All right, in this video, we're going to look at using Photoshop to fill out our crossword puzzle. Our layers should be flat, so we shouldn't be seeing any extra stuff here. We're just going to cover a couple of different ways that we could do this, and I'm going to go over the most intelligent way to do that first. It's going to require you to do a lot of Control plus and Control minus, zooming in and out, or Command plus and Command minus for those of you that are on a Mac. We're also going to be using the text tool a lot, so let's go ahead and grab a hold of that. Now, the nice thing about Photoshop is we do have directional typing. So for some of these, we are going to want the vertical type tool, and some we're going to want the horizontal type tool. Now, the difficult part is that when you're filling this out, let's say, for example, number 4, to give you a little spoiler alert, we've got crop and it's not fitting in here. Now we could do Control plus or Command plus and stretch this thing out accordingly, and it kind of fits in here. We could try to pull it over a little bit. You could hold Shift and pull things over and see if you can get them to fit correctly, but that may not always be what you want to do. So I hit Escape there, and it's brought me back to normal. What I can do instead is we can pull up the controls for our fonts. All right, in order to bring up the controls for our fonts, we can either click on the character here, or if those are not available for us, you could potentially be in a different workspace. So what we'll do is we'll come down, and we're looking for channels. Sorry, not channels. We are looking for character. There we go. And under character, that will allow us, as long as we are selected on the right spot, to adjust the way that our image looks. So we're looking for the tracking here. And what we can do is add some tracking and see if we can get that font to kind of split out. You can see even at 200, maybe still needing some assistance. So what I'm going to do, Command or Control plus, and then I'm just going to kind of bring that font up a little bit. You can hold Shift, and still going to have to squeeze this in, and that'll do just fine. All right, so we've got crop. It should remember what we're doing, but never know. Sometimes Photoshop's a little funny. All right. Number 3 down, if I'm not mistaken, is rotate. And in order for us to get this correct, what I'm going to do first, I'm going to stretch this R out just a tad. Great. Hit Enter, and that'll, or there's a checkbox. Now, the tough thing is that we're doing a vertical, and there's already a O here. I almost said circle. So what we'll have to do is go ahead and place that R and then go into our vertical type tool, and we can finish it out. So we're going to say row. Now you can leave things like so. I won't be upset about it. Or we could also do is change the direction of our item. Okay, you can see if you're doing your vertical, it will spell things out like so. So we could also, if you're not wanting things to look like this, I'm going to go ahead and hit the no button, and it'll go away. You could take the horizontal, and what we can do is say, okay, what are the letters that we're missing? T, A, T, E. Right, and that will work for us being able to put things in correctly. Hit Command or Control T. We can stretch these out just a little bit here to get them to fit. And this will probably look a lot cleaner for our answers. We're not going to worry too much about the weights being a little bit different. You can see some of the letters feel like they're a little bit larger or a little bit smaller. I'll also say that if you would like to put these in individually, you can. It'll just start to add a lot of font here. I would really prefer that you don't go in with a new layer in the brush and just jankily write these things out. And what I mean is, let's say, for example, doing something like this. Because that looks like trash. All right, good luck.